this beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy, tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, run another level, watch my in the glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' second-year running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it's all
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hubert with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we will get a look at their sixth-year signal caller.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Back to throw now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give up the middle. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. They'll throw on first. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Simple dive up the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's the end of the first in this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They'll try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Running for the marker on second. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders working here. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat pressure.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. First and 10, looking to throw. Coleman with the grab. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. runs complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So it's halftime. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Pass play coming here. Hauled in left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Pass play now. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He's got a man left. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And
he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the land. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From midfield now. Brought in right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Play action on 1st down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 16. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He's got it.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
They call pass on second and goal. And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
The give here on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Raiders. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. They send the tight end in motion. Handoff on second and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Looking for a throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. He's going to throw this one. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and they're fighting.
And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense have to take over. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets it to him on the screen. Has some daylight through the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense in the hurry up here. From just shy of midfield on second down. And he's going to be taken down after a long time back there. Coverage sack through and through. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's dropping back to throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs, 14 points back. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Here he is to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back now, pressure on its way. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Space on the right, and he's got room. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. First and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Back to the well again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning the tight end now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival.